Fast fashion has become a staple in our wardrobes, but at what cost? When we think of cheap clothes, we often picture trendy outfits that don't break the bank. However, the environmental toll of this industry is staggering. Let's break it down. The fast fashion model thrives on speed and low prices, leading to an insatiable cycle of consumption. Brands churn out new collections every few weeks, encouraging us to buy more and more. But this constant production comes with a heavy price tag for our planet. Did you know that the fashion industry is responsible for about 10% of global carbon emissions? That's more than international flights and maritime shipping combined. The production of a single cotton t-shirt requires around 2,700 liters of water, enough for one person to drink for 2.5 years. And when we consider that many of these garments end up in landfills, it's a sobering thought. Every year, millions of tons of clothing are discarded. In fact, the average American throws away about 80 pounds of clothing annually. Most of this waste isn't biodegradable, meaning it sits in landfills for decades, releasing harmful greenhouse gases as it decomposes. Then there's the issue of microplastics. Many fast fashion items are made from synthetic fibers like polyester, which shed tiny plastic particles every time we wash them. These microplastics end up in our oceans, harming marine life and entering the food chain. It's a vicious cycle that impacts not just the environment, but our health as well. And let's not forget about the labor practices behind fast fashion. While we're focused on getting the best deals, many workers in developing countries are paid a pittance and work in unsafe conditions. The quest for cheap clothing often means exploiting vulnerable populations, which is a moral cost we can't ignore. So, what can we do? First, we can choose to buy less and invest in quality over quantity. Thrift shopping is a fantastic way to find unique pieces while giving clothes a second life. Supporting sustainable brands that prioritize ethical practices can also make a difference. Educating ourselves about the impact of our choices is crucial. Every time we shop, we're casting a vote for the kind of world we want to live in. By being mindful consumers, we can help shift the industry towards more sustainable practices. Fast fashion may offer immediate gratification, but the long-term consequences are anything but fashionable. Let's rethink our relationship with clothing and strive for a more sustainable future. It's time to take a stand for our planet and make choices that reflect our values.